Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. A few days back, I just put on a video. It was about an advice to new entrepreneurs, and I covered about 6 points in that, and I discussed what the failure rate of businesses is, and what 6 steps do we need to take in order to set up a business and successfully be able to run it and be one of the 50% success rate after about 5, 7, 10 years. So that was, but this is just a continuation of the same message, but I'd like to more or less get into success, because everything starts with what your definition of success is. And I'd just like to start with the question to you all regarding success. आपकी क्या definition है success की? Because आजकल there's a lot of stuff out there about success. Everybody's talking about success, and it really gets confusing because of the amount of definitions there are and what we are taught within our own homes or within our own culture, within our own religious environment. तो इसमें सबसे पहले I'd like to ask you, okay, these are 5 things out of this. What does success mean to you? And as number 1 is is it more about making money, having possessions? This is more to do with tangible material things. Number 2 is it about power? Is it about control? Is it about influence? Is it about having certain title? Is that what you call success? Maybe fame is part of it. Okay. Social media terms, it could be the amount of followers and that kind of thing, or a drive towards that. And number 3 is it pursuing a passion? If you're doing something, following your purpose, your passion, you found it, you're lucky, you're pursuing that, and once you find that, is that what you term as success? And number 4 is making a difference. Is it important to you कि आप जिंदगी में अपने you're making a difference in other people's lives? Is that important to you? If that's important to you, then this is another option that a lot of people pursue. And number 5 is becoming and being your best. And every day you just try to be your best and learn something new. But overall, peace of mind is your ultimate objective. That means you let go and let Allah take over. And जो भी आप काम कर रहे हैं, जो भी आपको responsibility, whatever you have, you just be the best in that moment, and you let go and let God in submission to Allah. And so these are 5 things. It could be a combination of whatever. So with this, I'd just like to introduce myself. Some people may know me, some people may not, but I'm an ex-aerospace engineer, granddad, and for some years I've been working with management and training, leadership training. And recently I just started a book which is going to be completed in about a month or so. So I can easily say that I'm an author of an upcoming book, Faith Empowered Leadership. And what it will do, it will show you how you can connect to the source of all of the power to achieve the true happiness, and in this life and beyond. So now coming back to the topic, what are the challenges we have these days? We have lots of challenges in this day and age of media, of internet, of technology, and there's a mad rush towards materialism, the secular system, which has overtaken all other thinkings because of whatever the religious leaders have not been able to deliver in a way that they should have delivered. Maybe some of the same weaknesses they were inherent in their pursuance of their objectives, which were not in line with spirituality in the true sense of connection with our Creator, Allah. So, but there's a mad rush of material, which is greed and hunger for more power, hunger for things. It's just like you can do anything to achieve that, and that's a lot of distraction that comes into our lives as we want to set it up straight and have our version of success, which is in line with our own deep thinking, and which is in line with what is actually true and what it should be like. And then there's these secular values, क्योंकि सब तरफ it's become a godless society. So whatever people are training, teaching in terms of success is in terms of this life, and that could be very short, or it could be long. It all depends, but it's still going to be very limited. And we are limited beings. So no matter what somebody tells you that you are unlimited beings, we are not unlimited beings. We have our limitations, and so within that we have our own. We have to work within those, and of course we have access to unlimited power, energy from our Creator Allah, and that's what makes us sometimes do things that may not seem possible to other our compatriots or other people. So, but these are secular values that have penetrated in, and it has taken God completely out of the whole equation. And they never talk about God, and this doesn't come into any success factor that the modern world is made to talk about. Another thing is that we are comparing ourselves to other people. Every one of us is an individual, and we have our own very, very unique position in this world, and we are made very unique. So we can't just compare ourselves with anybody else. We have to find our own path. We can see other people succeeding, we see what they're doing, but may not be our path. So we have to find our own path and do the right things in order to achieve whatever is value we bring, and whatever definition of success means to us, which of course in the long run is not just success in this life, it is also in the life after this life. So that is another thing. Then there's a lot of other things that are also being spread in this secular society, which is bringing in a lot of anxiety, fear, and people are feeling incomplete. People, self-images have deteriorated as a result, because they can't compete with others, they can't see themselves equal to them, or there's others doing things that they can't do. So that is bringing in a lot of negativity in our own thinking, or incompleteness in a way that we feel less than others. So now the question is, how do we overcome that? I want you, whoever is listening, these are common questions, to just think about how you would like to lead your life. What is important to you? Is having peace of mind, becoming the best you important to you, in submission to the will of God? Or is power, money, possessions important to you? What is important to you? You have to think about what is best for you. And the purpose of speaking about it in this video is not to put my ideas. I can just share with you whatever I've learned and what I can see what is happening. And that is my main incentive, is to just share what I see around and share it with younger people, if they can in any way implement or get even one small message from it, to think and use the biggest words that I understand from the Revelation, and which includes, of course, the greatest book of all is the Quran, is wisdom and understanding in everything. So and seeking knowledge are one of the greatest lessons that anybody can learn. So you have to continuously seek knowledge and use it in a way that is of benefit. And not getting degrees or not getting titles is not the objective, and maybe that is for you. So you have to think of what works for you. And there are great examples that have come in the world, and the greatest example, of course, is the life of our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which of course is number one. And then there are many other people that Allah has blessed upon, and they are also examples for us to follow. So with this, I'd just like to leave you with this food of thought, that find your own definition of success, and then put it down in writing, share in the comment box below, so that we start thinking on these lines and not just follow blindly what the secular world is trying to implement on us. So if you have any of your own ideas, I'd be glad for you to share them. We can talk about it. You can connect to me directly in my and send a private message to me. And with that, I'd just like to end. I was thinking of maybe 5 or 6 minutes, but it become long. But anyway, the idea is to just share with you and make you all part of this journey that we all are in, and we all have these challenges, and how do we overcome them is only possible if we join hands and collectively think of solutions and the way forward. So with that, I thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz, and till next time.